So I wanted to make a standalone video and talk about buyer psychology. This is, as we kind of look back and think about what is it that we do? What is the soul of what we do at Frictionless Commerce? To me, it always comes back to the same thing, which is a deep understanding and curiosity about buyer psychology. I think everything else is everything else can be worked through. So the question that we think about every single day, whenever we're working with a client, even when we're not working with a client, when we travel the web ourselves or we think about any experience ourselves, we're thinking about it from the perspective of what's going through the mind of the consumer. And it's having that level of empathy and understanding and curiosity is where we get all of our ideas from. So when we do deconstruction or layered conversion optimization or applying the 16 tactics, all of that stuff is the outcome of this central element of buyer psychology. And what we believe, and this is something that we've been able to demonstrate by running A/B tests, is that buyer psychology it is very much under the surface. And so when people are navigating the web, you have to understand that consumers have more choices today than they've ever had in the history of mankind. And the brain has simply not evolved to allow us to process all those choices. So we have this interesting dichotomy where customers are demanding more options, but they also are unable to manage those options. And so what they do is they allow instincts to guide them. But these instincts are kind of flawed because there's really no way of objectively evaluating a service or a product. There are plenty of companies that have incredible products and incredible services that still fail. And there are plenty of average companies that have average products and average services and succeed a lot. And so what is the differentiation in these two scenarios? I believe it's their understanding of the buyer psychology. The better you can understand the mindset of the buyer, the better you can configure your marketing message to communicate with them. Because we know that they just simply are drowning in a universe of options. And so that's what we think about. Whenever we are working on a marketing problem, we're asking ourselves, what is the person feeling when they're on this product page? What are they feeling when they've clicked on this ad and come to this landing page? What is the experience if you're doing it on your mobile device? What is it if you got a link in an email? And what are they experiencing on the other end? We're always asking ourselves, what is happening at the buyer psychology level? And that is the basis on which we come up with all of our ideas. So I just wanted to emphasize this point, and I promise you that if you think about your business, think about your service, think about your offerings from the perspective of buyer psychology at every step of the way, you will have breakthrough ideas.